Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to MYC Uncensored, or if you're new here, welcome. This is Satini, and today I'm joined by a special and new guest.
Hi, my name is Sarina.
Yes, welcome, Sarina. How are you
Thank you.
feeling?
Feeling good, pretty nervous, but I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, today, I think it's gonna be a really good one.
I think
Guys,
so.
she's really, really nervous, but I think this is a topic that many of you will enjoy, and that even we spoke about off air, which is talking stages and situationships.
Ooh, I love that topic.
Yeah, I feel like this can go on forever.
I know.
So yeah, situationships and talking stages. What are your thoughts on it?
I have a mixed thoughts, to be
Yeah.
honest. It could be good for someone, and it, I mean, for me, I'm kind of like, I look for a serious relationship.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I would like to be in the talking stage. I don't know if somebody likes to or not.
Yeah,
but for
that's
me
true.
personally, I don't like to be in the
Yeah.
situationship. I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
Yeah. Look, I mean, it depends, cause like, I think if you actually want to be in a relationship and you genuinely like this person, then being like in that situationship where it's like there's no label to use,
Yep.
then I think it would be really hard. But for me, I think because I'm not looking for anything serious, like, and I just like to meet and like talk to new people.
Yep.
I'm like, it's not really like, it's not quite a bad thing for me, right? But I think the important thing is knowing what you both expect from each other and what you want.
Yep.
Because sometimes off the bat they might be like, oh yeah, I don't know, I just came out of a relationship. Example, by the way, like I just came out of a relationship and I just want to meet new people.
Yep.
Then it's like, oh, okay, then. So if you don't want to deal with that, then it's probably best to walk away. But if you're both on that level where it's like, oh yeah, it doesn't have to be anything serious, then I think that's when it's okay. But yeah, as long as you both agree and understand where you both stand,
Yep.
then it's fine. But yeah, other than that, yeah, it can be very
I
like,
know.
do you think there's this thing where it's like, if he's not, say you're not in a relationship, right?
Yep.
And then um would you in a situationship do like girlfriend things even if you're not, even if he's not your man? Does that make sense? So say if like, would you say I miss you and stuff even though he's not your man?
I think
Yeah.
for me, if you ask, for me personally, I would say I'm a very like emotional person, and
Yeah.
the thing that because the situation doesn't work for me is that I become attached very like quickly.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, even though if we are in situationship, I would start to act like a girlfriend, doing things for
even
him.
without the label.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I don't think it's healthy for me. Can you imagine that?
Oh my god. Oopsie, sorry. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. Like, wow. No,
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah. So I hate that feeling when I'm giving like 100% and not receiving anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But sometimes, even though we think that we both are on same pace,
Yeah.
I can start being okay with the situation, say, but
Uh-huh.
when I get attached to that person, and then that's when the problem starts for
Yeah,
me.
no, that's true.
Yeah.
Wow. So then, like, go on. So you at that stage, you're like, okay, I'm already putting 100%, and he's not. What do you do from then? There on.
For me, what I do is I can't like give up on person very like quickly. I can't like block them and act like,
Yeah.
oh, nothing happened. I can't do that. What I do is I slow down how much I talk to him.
Yeah.
Just slow down, just back out slowly until it affects me. Like
Yeah.
just slowly and slowly, then out. Then he's out.
Literally, you're
Yeah.
gone.
I just need to get used to like not talking to him
Yeah.
anymore. That's what I do. And also another option would be I jump. I know it sounds crazy, but I
Yeah.
jump into another person. I start talking to somebody else.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
it can distract my mind. It's not healthy. Don't do it.
Yeah. No, but I think like if there's okay, see that's just me. And like people might think I'm toxic or whatever, but I like unlike you, for me if you're not my man and I'm not your girl, I don't want to do any of that mushy stuff where um yeah, I'm saying like I don't want you texting me every day saying I miss you and all that stuff. I'm okay. Like what am I? Or I don't want you calling me constantly asking where I am, what am I doing? Because for me I'm like if I'm not your girlfriend, then I am not gonna do the girlfriend things.
Yeah.
And maybe that's because of like past experiences where now it's just like I don't know. It's just part of like just avoiding all that, that like being in the stage where you don't know what you are to each other. I think that's maybe it. But oh jeez. I
So
think it's okay to like definitely talk to someone else after because you weren't committed.
yeah.
Yeah.
So so let's say you're in a situationship and the
Yeah.
other person is interested and you're not. What do you do?
Okay, not to be that girl or whatever, but usually that's how it is. Like, I, oh, jeez, I'm just gonna out myself. But sometimes I just ghost them, or I'll just like or I'll just bring up again like, oh, like you're not looking for anything serious, right?
Yeah.
Or like, or you're not ready for a relationship, and I always bring that up again to remind them, like, hopefully
Yeah.
you like you remember that this, is not anything serious because that's what both of us want. And then, there are some times that they're like, oh yeah, I think I am looking for a relationship, and I'm like, well, sorry, it ain't me.
Yeah.
Like, So, yeah, but it is tough. I mean, ghosting is not good, and that is toxic.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, or sometimes I just like to be straight up and be like, oh, like I'm not your girlfriend, so stop it, please.
Yes.
Like before you catch feelings, because once them feelings come in, it's like
Messed up. I know.
Yeah, it'll just be messy.
Yeah, but some of my friends say that they lose interest when the other person is interested. Does that happens to you?
It'd be like that, eh? Sometimes because you kind of you like the idea of being chased or something.
Yeah.
But like, or no, you like the idea that you can't have what you want.
Yeah.
And then when you get it, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, so
I feel
what
you.
do I do now? Like, what is this? So, yeah, it is. It's interesting. No, for sure.
It is.
But yeah, like we do wanna mention some things that I found on Reddit. So and Reddit always has them juicy stuff, and so then on the subreddit dating advice, so this was 2 years ago, but I think it's still really relevant to now.
Yeah.
I think no matter what age you are, what year it is, everyone is always going to like being in the talking stage and just being in a situationship, you're going to experience it.
Yeah.
Like no matter what. Like,
Yep.
whether it's the generation now or in 20 years later, if you are listening to us, you're probably going through it. So
Yep.
so this is by no username, but they said, how long is talking stage supposed to be? I'm in talking stage with someone for 4 to 5 months. We've met twice. I don't know if this is normal. Any chance they're serious, or am I being played? So what are your thoughts on that?
I think the talking stage shouldn't last that much. I mean, 4 to 5 months.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Like,
and they've already met 2 times.
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
that's taking that long. Like, how come they haven't brought up,
Yeah.
like have they even brought up the topic of being in a relationship? Or,
Yep.
yeah, I think for that one, I think you'll just have to communicate. And I think that's the main thing about being in these situations is communication is number one.
Yep.
Because unless you're asking them, like how we said earlier, asking them, what am I to you? What are we? What's going to happen? Then you're probably just going to stay in that your talking stage will extend to a whole year,
Yeah.
which is rubbish. That is so unnecessary. So yeah, I think you gotta ask them like, we've been talking for this long, already meeting twice. Some
Yeah.
people don't meet at all.
Oh yeah.
So twice already, like, what's the wait? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
They have to do the tough talk. They
Yeah.
have to. I know it's hard. It's hard to,
Yeah, it might be a bit
ask.
awkward or
Yeah.
something.
And they might be scared to get hurt.
Yeah.
What if the other person, just for example, if you're interested to, but the other person isn't, you're just gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah.
I think like, I don't want to be hurt. I would just let it be how
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you're talking to like other person for this long, you're not in. It could be the scenario like you're not interested to be in the relationship, but you want that person.
Yeah.
You want someone to talk to.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, that's what people just want these days.
Yeah.
Like, nothing serious, but just someone to, like, have to, like,
Yeah.
those little one-on-ones. Like, so when you're bored at night, you have
Yeah,
someone to message you, be like, hey, like, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
They can talk if they want to, and they can get rid of you
Yeah.
if they're not interested.
Yeah. So, that's a good point.
So
But, yeah, I think, 4 to 5 months is, that's insane.
yeah.
Like, because or else you would have already been dating for 4 to 5 months already.
Yeah. It's like a long time to be talking.
Yeah. No, but because there was a reply to this, and I'll read it out, by Gloria Orb or something. And they said, so the talking stage is basically I'm digging this person potentially romantically, and I'm talking to them to see if they match those feelings as well. It's a whole lot of subtle stuff like extra touching, extra attention, being more vulnerable with said person than just friends maybe would show. You see if they mirror, they see if you mirror. If you get to talking and y'all like each other or likes the other, or one likes the other, then dates are offered. It's like pre-dating, because dating, you talk and date and see if you want to go steady or if you should let it dissolve. Whole mess. Lots of fun when you find the person though, whether it's friend, partner, or whatever you have. I'm lucky that my best friend is also my partner. We got to know each other as friends, then develop more over time. Less of the awkward part of talking because we already knew so much. So not so much talking stage as just jumping in once we felt the one. Humans are crazy though. So essentially what this person is saying that, maybe you are at the stage, maybe you're a friend,
Mm-hmm.
and then it could develop into something. But then again,
Yeah.
sometimes that might be wishful thinking. Us girls
Yeah.
always like want to be like delulu, be like,
I
no,
know.
like, we will get somewhere. Like
Yeah.
he's just busy, or he just got out of a relationship.
Mhm.
Always like finding excuses. So, but yeah, I think my advice on my end is just you're gonna have to talk it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
yours
so
too.
too. Yep.
Yeah, because damn.
4 to 5 months.
But another one from dating advice as well, and it was, what are some tips to improve talking stage? So I found that I'm able to get matches, but I might be lacking and need tips to improve in the talking stage on dating apps. I usually talk about common interests and try to be playful to keep it interesting, but the convos usually die down within a week or so before I can ask them out on a date. Any tips would be appreciated. Wow, so dating apps.
I think like you can talk to person you vibe with, I think so because I'm very talkative. I talk a lot, but I can't talk in front of the people like who I don't vibe with,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know it. You know
Yeah,
it when
yeah.
you start talking.
Uh-huh.
So you should find someone like you,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. And
So
that, no, definitely. I think it's gonna be so hard, cause like in person, it's already hard as it is.
yeah.
So I think online just adds that extra because you're not sure if that person is being 100% real with you,
Mhm.
and they're probably thinking the same. So I think you're just gonna have to talk to all these people
Yeah.
until you find the one, because it's gonna be so hard. And also, like, you talk about common interests and try to be playful, but like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, because if it's just, I think anyone can have a convers like just a very basic conversation, like like small talk, like, hey, how are you, like what do you do for work and stuff. But I think to truly get to know someone and have longer discussions is when you dig a bit deeper.
Yeah.
So like deeper discussions, like, I mean, probably not too deep, but you know, like small things like I don't know, what are some deeper things that you could talk about?
Ah, maybe. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's hard. It
It's just, yeah, it
depends. Like,
depends.
um, yeah, yeah. Depending, you know, you could talk about family or like career or.
What about the past relationship? Is that too
Oh,
deep?
I was gonna say that and ask you the same question. Like, I think on a dating app, most people more people and they probably have experience. So I think I don't know.
But I personally, I think it's better if we share our past experience.
Yeah.
You know, that way a person can understand more about where you're coming from. You know,
Oh,
sometimes
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
actions or, you know, if you're very clingy, you want like you want the other person to text you often.
Yeah, yeah.
So it could be coming from your past relationship, and if
Mm.
the other person knows, the other person would be like, oh, this is where she's coming from.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
No, that is good. No, definitely. I think yeah, if you wanna also initiate like hey, like should we oh yeah, like why am I so thin? Yeah, asking, oh, have you dated much? And then
Yeah.
you can um also be like, oh yeah, I just got out of this relationship or whatever, so I'm just here on the dating apps to like
Yeah.
kind of look around. And yeah, it might evolve from there. Like
Yeah.
if if they're not a good talker, then that's probably also one thing. Like it's probably not you, it's just them.
Yeah.
Because some sorry, some people on dating apps they don't I assume. I've never been on them apps. I'm
Me neither.
scared. Like, I'm gonna be real. I'm scared. Like, but I don't know. They might just go in there for fun and might not be looking for anything serious. So
Yeah.
you would just have to you would
Yeah.
just have to talk to everyone you match with,
Yep.
or yeah, best of luck. I can just imagine it being tough. Um, but yeah, what about you? Any words? Any last advice for that person?
Uh,
Yeah.
so yeah, that same. You have to talk to everyone until you find the person you can, you know, talk to endlessly. You know, talk about anything.
Mhm.
And with the experience, I feel like you'll find that person.
Yeah.
It's not you. The other person isn't right. I
Yeah.
mean, for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all have our own person.
Yeah.
I think so, and plus with these like I guess these failed like if you want to call it that, these failed talking stages can be just a lesson.
Mm.
You know, you'll learn from these conversations like, oh, maybe this didn't work with this person,
Yeah.
like, and then maybe for the next person you will try talking about this and that. So it's all just a learning curve. Like you don't come out the womb or something in school and they're not giving you like a one-on-one on dating advice.
Yeah.
Because if there was a class like that and they taught that to us, I think everyone would be in a relationship.
Oh yeah.
You know, I think it would be really easy. But obviously, we're all humans. This whole dating life and experience is just so hard. So
Yep. Learn from the mistakes.
yeah,
That's what we do.
just good luck. You
Yeah.
know? We can't help you. Um, but yeah, someone did say, or as I mentioned, like try deep dive into conversations, ask open-ended questions, and show genuine interest beyond just common interest. Also, don't try to ask them out on a date too soon. Build some rapport first so they feel comfortable comfortable with you,
Mhm.
and also make sure you are on the right app. So this person said two of their favorite apps for dating has been Hinge and Bumble. So, and I know that with Bumble, girls have to message the guy first.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's a bit different. So I don't know. I think if you want to be extra picky, I guess, for you ladies, and you really want the guy or whatever, then yeah, you'll be messaging first on Bumble. Um, and then yeah, so that's basically it, which has been really cool.
Yeah.
To switch it up, I guess we'll kind of share what someone said in the input. So as always, thank you guys for sharing your inputs, whether that's your opinion on the topic or suggesting any new ones. But yeah, do you want to read it out? Just one of these ones.
Uh, so it says like the talking stages and situationships
Mhm.
are usually most common from high school and after that.
Mhm.
A talking stage is where you are talking to someone and maybe later start a relationship. A
Mhm.
situationship is more complicated than a talking stage.
Mhm.
A situationship is when you and someone are definitely more than friends, but not exactly in a relationship. It is sometimes difficult to be in these positions.
Yeah, that's so true. Everything that we've said in this podcast, like, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It really is not easy, and
It's very hard, I know. Um, I have I haven't experienced it, but I have like, friends stares to friends, girls to
mhm.
girls.
Yeah.
I have seen this a lot.
You've never experienced what?
Situation saves. Yeah.
Wow.
Am I lucky?
She doesn't know, guys. She doesn't know.
Yeah, and I,
Wow.
I mean, my friends share with me. They
Mm.
cry with me. I know it's very hard, and it's very hard to give up on situationships
Mm.
when you're very attached.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's girls who get attached very soon.
Yeah.
Even though in your mind you're like, oh, I'm gonna keep it casual,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
at the end you're gonna be like,
Yeah.
no, I need it, but I need this person.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be it's very hard. But you know, so I'm international student. So my case scenario is like our case scenario is very different.
Mhm.
Guys, like I'm from Nepal, so Nepalese guys,
Yeah.
most of them have girlfriends back home. Okay, I'm gonna share this.
Yes, yes, share.
Okay. Most of them have girlfriends back home, and when you're in long distance, it's very hard. I've been in
Mhm.
long distance for 4 years.
Yeah.
It's very hard. So, and you see a lot of people here that you attract to,
Yeah.
and they want the casual. And
Mhm.
at first, girls are okay with it,
Yeah.
but later they get very
Yeah, they
attached.
be catching feelings.
Yes, and that's when it gets hard, because the guy doesn't want to break up with his girlfriend,
Yeah.
and but doesn't want to let go the casual one as well. Yeah, that's when the girls has to step up.
Yeah.
That's when you have to be strong and be like, oh, this can't be for me.
Yeah.
And that's the hardest part. It takes a lot of time for many people to get out of that.
Mhm.
And it's when I think about it, it's pretty scary.
Oh yeah.
When you spend that time, like, with the person and give everything and get nothing in return, and
Mm.
it's scary. I don't know how do girls go through that. I don't know. I would be in bed for weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so unfortunate. Like yeah, like you said, putting you all into them,
Yeah.
and then they're like, oh, nah, I have a girlfriend. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, you clearly don't care when when I come see you, like, with your
Yeah.
girlfriend now. So
Mm.
it's like, oh, yeah, sometimes you're just going to be the option. And look, there are scenarios where a guy would leave his, his girlfriend or something, his other chick for you. But it's a very, I'm telling you, like, if they for sure know what they want and they just want you as a casual or just a side piece or something, most likely you're going to stay like that.
Yeah.
And some girls are okay with that, but oh, girls,
Yeah.
come on.
Come on. Yeah, it's better not to be in casual with someone who already had someone in their life.
Yeah.
you know, it's
Mm-hmm.
all right. It's up to you if you want casual or real.
Yeah.
It's up to you. But don't be with a man who's like betraying the other woman.
Yeah.
Girls. You have
Yeah.
to be
Let's be girls.
Yeah.
Okay. Stick together. Like, oh, I don't know. I mean, if you did it, that's your business.
Yeah.
But
No
like,
judgment.
like, just chill. Okay.
Yeah.
just rethink it,
Yep.
please.
As long as you don't get hurt.
Yeah. Like, I think just putting yourself first.
Yep.
um. It's just very important because you
Mhm.
can get blinded by the love or whatever you think is there.
Yeah.
Um, ugh, jeez, we can go on about it forever.
I know.
But yeah, another one more Reddit thing is I hate the talking stage. That's their title, and they need advice. So, I'm someone who generally doesn't like messaging people, especially if it's someone I'm trying to impress. There's only so many things you can say, lol. I don't reply to messages very fast because I need time to think of a meaningful response and because I have a life. But I also don't want the guy I'm talking with to think that I'm uninterested. How do you deal with this?
Find someone who hate talking stays as well. So you both hate it.
Yeah, so you can just skip the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh my, if only it was that easy, eh? Um, well, that's the thing, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
talking stage, you have to communicate.
Mhm.
Or like, even if you're not in the talking stage, like communication in a relationship overall, whether it's school, work, out there in the world,
Yeah.
just talking is it's so important.
Mhm.
So I don't, I don't know what to say to
Uh,
her.
or maybe you can let the other person know that you're busy. You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just when you start talking, just let them know like, oh, I have crazy working hours. I'll be busy.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think even if you do that, like, see, because you're still in the talking stage. But if you do really like this guy or these people that you're talking to, and you think that there could be potential, then I think just finding every second or any time that you're free,
Yeah.
like messaging them to let them know, oh hey, um sorry, I've been really busy, but I hope you're having a good day or whatever. Like, I would really want to be able to talk to you or
Yeah.
something. So, yeah, I think in the end, it's just communicating that.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there's.
I don't think I have any advice on that.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, you said that you don't like messaging and there's only so many things you could say. So, I would say maybe. Oh, actually, no.
How about a call? If you don't like texting.
Yeah, I mean, call, I guess. Maybe try trying to get with people that's, I don't know, like mutual friends.
Yeah.
Like, so then you could at least meet them in person
Mhm.
and like talk face to face. Because I think probably I don't really recommend like meeting every single person you
So-
talk to, especially if it's online.
Yeah.
Like you know, you gotta be safe and be like at least sure
Yeah.
before you meet them in person. But I think just yeah, other than that, because you said you have a life and you don't text very fast. So, girl, like, I don't know what to say to you.
Yeah.
I didn't even know if there were any replies to this one, but that's, yeah, that's, yeah, I didn't get any replies for that one. So, I don't know.
Yeah. So it looks like you have to find someone who hate talking stays, or you have to talk.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she left us speechless.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're not experts at this. So
We're trying our best.
yeah, so if someone has a suggestion for this person, then let us know because damn, that's like I saw a skit on TikTok where it was like obviously it's the same girl, yeah, but like she's acting like on one it's like the girl say, oh, I don't it's so hard to date people, and then someone else is like, oh, do you go out, and they're like, no, and they're like, oh, have you tried online dating? No. Like, you know, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, like there might be a reason why
Yeah.
the whole you're not even in the dating scene because you're not getting out there and stuff. So
Mhm.
I just found that relevant. But yeah, I think we'll kind of like tie this up with one person's input,
Mm-hmm.
which is, do you want to read it or?
Yeah, sure, I can.
Yeah, so just that first one.
Uh, where do I begin?
What a good way to start, right?
Yeah. Talking stages and situationships are interesting. The most important part, which is often the cause of them, is someone not being ready to commit or isn't interested in settling down while the other person is.
Yep.
Oh, it's important to understand what you want, and if someone isn't going to give that to you, then why settle for less?
Oh.
Australia is so casual when it comes to dating, and so it makes it more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say you couldn't find the one out, but still, my advice is you know what you want, don't settle, and be honest about your expectations. If you just want to have fun, then the talking stage and situationships is for you.
With the laughing emoji.
Yeah.
Which is so true. And it's even been a thing now where like people talk about the dating experience here in Australia,
Mm-hmm.
saying that it's casual AF.
Yeah.
Like compared to like, I don't know, I saw a video, maybe it was on TikTok again. See, I need to stop spending time on there. But like they would yeah, they're doing the street interviews saying what's the difference like between dating where you're from and Australia, and they're like, yeah, here people are just so casual, just so chill. Like
Yeah.
it's all very um it's giving like, what is it? I think Australians are giving like, we're here for a good time, not a long time, and that's what most of their vibe is from
Mm-hmm.
us. And that it's just very, yeah, it's very hard to be in like a very serious relationship, which I
Yep.
think is so true.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously, there's people out there wanting, serious relationships and all that, but for I think in general, like, man, us Australians, I don't know what's going on. Like I don't know what it is, but yeah. What are your thoughts? Like, what's the dating culture like back in Nepal?
Yeah, I think I didn't had any situationship because I was from Nepal.
Yeah.
I think like
Oh, okay. So it's us.
no.
We're the problem here.
Oh no, no, because we have the mentality to be, for us, we get married really at the young age. It's like around 24, 25.
Mm.
Everyone is married. So, from the young age, you have the
Oh.
idea like, oh, you need to find someone. And,
Yeah.
you don't have the idea of being in casual
Yeah.
relationships.
Yeah.
So it's for both. It's for both male and female.
Mhm.
So when it happens, then yeah, of course we break up, we have breakup, but it's when it doesn't work out, when you know, when the relationship doesn't work out. It's not like when the other person is not interested, and
Yeah.
we have very less scenarios of that. But yes, but most of the Nepalese are here now,
Wow.
Australia. So the scenario has changed now. The younger generation, oh my god, yeah. So it's hard to be dating in Australia,
Yeah.
to find someone in Australia.
Mhm.
So I think that's why most of the Nepalese tend to go back home to get married. I don't know.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
Oh,
stop these
yeah.
people. Yeah, I know, it's very interesting. Yeah, and like you said, how like in your culture, it's very kind of yeah, like normal
Yeah.
to be married like at that young age, and then you grow up with that mentality.
Yep.
Yeah, because I think over here it's just very yeah. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I think for me, yeah, it wasn't one of those things to get married
Mhm.
early. It was more like, go to uni, get your
Yeah.
degree, get a good job and stuff, and then like then get married and all. So I don't know, but obviously like times change,
Mm.
and
Yeah,
it's
definitely. Because before our country it used to be men dominated, so it's like men will provide for us and everything. So
mm,
you know, but now it has changed. Before my parents did arranged marriage. I'm in love with someone, so
yeah,
hopefully, definitely, I'll have a love marriage.
yeah, no,
And but the scenario is different for my sister, or
yeah,
my cousins. They might want casual. It's evolving. It's
yeah,
changing every
mhm,
generation. So
yeah,
we can't really say.
mhm, far out.
Yeah.
This was
And it's everyone is. I think everyone is getting back home everyone is getting their head around it, like,
Mm.
things are changing.
Yeah.
So it's easier for like new generation now than what it was for me or for for my parents.
Yeah.
It's getting easier and it's getting good, I think. Yeah. For me personally, I think it every talking stage and it has its pros and cons.
Yeah,
It
for sure.
depends on you what you're looking for. So as long as you're clear what you want, so it's good. Do whatever works for you. Do whatever you want. I
Yeah.
think that's what I would say.
Mhm.
And while doing that, I would say just be careful or be respectful of the other person's feelings.
Oh yeah.
So it's better if you communicate and if so you're both on the same page, and I think so.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Communicate. Talk.
Definitely. Yeah, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Or else you would never. Yeah, you just wouldn't know where you stand. Which
Yeah.
I think is the biggest problem. Like
Mm-hmm.
you being like a girlfriend, but you're not the girlfriend.
Yeah.
And doing all that stuff.
Doing the girlfriend duties. Yeah.
Damn, that really hit you hard. It's okay, we all have to go through these experiences
Yeah.
to like learn. So
And
as
fine.
much as these experiences might hurt us or stuff, but at the end, the bigger picture is that we learn from it, and
Yep.
then we'll know what we want in the future from our
Mm-hmm.
future partner and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have to say. Do you have any last words?
Oh, not really. I think I've said everything I know.
Yeah, no. It was a really good. No, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having
I
me.
had so much fun. Like this,
Yeah.
as we said in the beginning, it was definitely gonna be just a really good topic where
Yeah.
we would say so much. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for listening. If you have any topics or suggestions, you can do so anonymously, and the link is in our description. If you want to stay updated on when the podcasts come out or just see what we're up to, then our social media is there for you to follow as well. But until then, take care, stay out of those situationships, and yeah, we'll see you another time.
Bye.
Bye.